in the past of bowling too many extras. Let's see. Oh, shot again. But this time, Debashish manages to scamper through for a single. I want to see a replay of that. I feel that could have been a second bouncer. Umpire there seems to be okay with that delivery. And I don't see any complaints really from the Spartan batter, so all is well. The captain now on strike. Ooh, and that is wayward from Inyasi. This is the problem he brings. He has the pace, but of course the direction is always the problem when it comes to the left arm quick. You can see the pace is always there, but of course he seems to be trying to bowl too quick. So 2 wides already in the over, and that single, so it means 3 runs of 2 deliveries. Another dot. That's all you need to do, Inyasi. That is all you need to do against the likes of Mehboob. They are not used to playing this kind of pace. And of course, don't go too full, because Mehboob is one of the cleanest hitters of the ball when it's pitched. Oh, good pace again. Very good pace from Inyasi. And you can see the keeper there, Bosco, having to jump to collect that one. It's 22 runs for Spartans here. Not too bad, you'd say, considering they've lost one of their best strikers in Imran. Inyasi, though, seems to have corrected his line and length. Still 2 more deliveries in the over. In he comes. Ooh, the pace is there, I must say. The keeper is at least 20 yards away, and you can see the carry and the bounce. And Mehboob there on your screen just having a word with Debashish, telling him, that was moving away from me. There's nothing I could have done, sir. So 3 runs in the over. Last ball. He likes to call himself the African Mitchell Stark. Let's see, last ball. And again, Mehboob is not up to the mark. That is a slow ball from Inyasi. Good to see that he's now realized he needs variation in his bowling. Ends over number 3. The score is 22-1. Well, interestingly from Captain Martin, it looks like the plan is to change bowlers every over. So he's not giving anyone 2 overs on the trot. And he quickly goes to the spinner for the first time in the likes of Baptiste Hakizimana. And I believe the Spartan batters, they will take a liking to the off spin of Baptiste. You can see immediately there is that urgency from the batters. They want to have a bit of Baptiste. But he is taking his time, patiently setting the field. He has a deep mid-wicket, that long on, and of course the cow corner. Something for Spartans to keep in mind is the leg side is the bigger part of the ground. So if any of Debashish or Mehboob decide to take him on, they better really hit it. And there you go, straight away. Chance taken comfortably by Daniel there at cow corner. I had just mentioned if they decide to take him on, it has to be well struck. It is the bigger part, and Baptiste immediately the change to bring on the spinner brings up the 2nd wicket. Debashish has to go. Let's have a look. Baptiste bowling it shorter there to force him to pull to the bigger part. Comfortably taken by the young man, Daniel Gumisenje. 22 for 2 now is Spartans. Coming in at number 4 for Spartans is Dinesh Parwani. Interesting, I thought we would see Zaid Khan. Usually opens the batting for Spartans, but it seems they feel he's much more of an accumulator rather than a striker of the ball. So maybe in the T10 format, they don't see him batting up the order. Baptiste will not mind though. 1 ball, 1 wicket. Bowling out to Dinesh. Short again, and this time that was so close to being played onto the stumps. And there is, interestingly, some turn on the artificial surface. 3rd ball. Ooh, again turn, but he's walked away there to short fine leg for a single. And now we get to see Mehboob, the captain, against spin. He loves playing spin. I don't think he will care much about the bigger side. He's yet to score a run. Let's see. Ooh, look at the turn on that delivery. Sharp turn from Baptiste. And Mehboob, they're trying to say maybe the ball hits somewhere and he feels that should have been a no ball. But the umpires unmoved. Baptiste again to Mehboob. Oh, very good lines and length there by the spinner. And Mehboob opens up his account. Took him 8 deliveries, but he is underway. Score is still on 23 for 2 with the last ball of the over. Dinesh on strike. Last ball of the over. Fuller this time, and the turn again. Sharp turn being generated here by Baptiste. 4 overs down, the score is 25 for 2.
Very good over from the young Baptiste, giving away only 2 runs on the wicket. That was the end of the 4th over. 25 runs on board, 2 wickets down. Dinesh Kumar Parwani, who has played 9 games, 93 runs, averaging just 13.29 with the highest score of 35 runs. He's at the crease with his captain, Mehboob Sheikh, who is on 1 run off 8 deliveries. Not a good start from the captain. Another change of bowling from the Banana Plantation end. And it's Muvunyi Valence, who didn't play a single game in the T20 league. I believe he's in the side today because of the players who are missing due to the under-19 qualifiers. Big swing there. He manages to edge the ball to the 3rd man, who collects the ball perfectly there, and they can only manage to get a single. Sonic Tigers having a lot of youngsters in the side. Loud appeal there, run out chance. They get there safe. Maybuba at the moment, the captain struggling to connect. We all know the damage he can make. Flicks away, straight to the ball, a run out chance. Another single being stolen there by these two. Interestingly seeing Muvunyi Valles bowling. I believe the last time I saw him bowl is 3 years ago. Big shot there to long on. It's just a single again. If they can keep rotating like this, the strike, and get a boundary at least in every over to get them to over 60 plus runs, I believe that will be an interesting score here. Another big swing there, same result. Straight to the fielder at third man. See, Dinesh is looking to go over the bowler's head, but he can only manage to edge the ball to third man. No matter how those runs come, as long as they are runs. Wide ball down the leg. Too many extras so far from Zonic Tigers. 10 extras in just 4.4 overs. Not easy adjusting from the grass wicket to the synthetic. Last ball coming. Another one down the leg. White ball signaled by the umpire, Janvier. You can't afford to give out many extras when you know you're even missing most of your players. Another wide down the leg. 3 extras on the trot. Not a good sign at the moment. Clinton, I must say, it's not easy. By the looks of the way bowlers are giving out extras on this synthetic, not easy adjusting from the grass wicket. Another one down the leg. This is frustrating. Even the batsman, he's really tired. I think the batsman is telling the bowler where to pass. Edge straight to third man, and they get a single. And that brings us to the end of the 5th over, with the scoreboard reading 35 for 2 in 5 overs, Clinton.
Well, the first half of the innings, you would say, for Spartans, getting them 35 runs and losing 2 wickets. And of course, going into the last 5, it means they'll try and up the ante. The second half, which is the last 5 overs, meaning with 8 wickets in hand, they'll try and now look for the big shots, regardless of whether the big side is where the bowlers are trying to force them to hit. So the man responsible, of course, will be the captain himself, Maybuba, who's still there. He opened the batting, remember, with Imran. And he's seen Imran go and the Bashish. But he is still there. And he needs to up his strike rate. He's only 4 runs off 11 deliveries. But Zonic, though, have really tried to pull things back. In the first 2 overs, Spartans were going at 10 runs and over. But it looks like the run rate has come down to 7. With those 2 wickets. But of course the extras are still the issue. But now another bowling change. Bowling his first over is Wilson Itanga, the opening batter turned bowler. You can see He really just comes in gently and rolls his arm over. And as you may see, Mehboob there trying to tell Dinesh that this is not one of their main bowlers. We need to attack him. Oh, and Wilson really at least needs to show up a bit of intent in his bowling. Really just strolling through and rotating the arm. Needs to be careful, it doesn't concede too many runs. Second ball. Big shot from Dinesh, and the captain there keeps it to only 2 runs. So Dinesh smartly there going for the shorter part of the ground. And rightly so. He knows clearing the leg side will take some doing. With 3 fielders placed there for that particular shot. Full again, and this time hit hard, another chance. Oh, and Inyasi, he could not hold on. Chance goes begging there for Zonic Tigers. The part-timer almost claiming the 3rd wicket. But the left arm quick, Inyasi there at long on. Ooh, sharp turn again from Wilson. But of course, Mehboob, the captain, gets bat on ball and they push through for a single. The score moves on now to 40 runs. They know they need to get a boundary or 2 off Wilson. Full. Oh, and this time, Dinesh trying to give... Ooh, chance of a runner there, but Bosco misses. Mehboob had given up. But they do push through for a bye. Wilson, though, not being a seasoned bowler, I have to say has bowled well so far. Only 6 runs. Spartans know with this last ball should go to the boundary. Oh, and he does very well. Was there some bat? It looks from the reaction of Wilson there that maybe Mehboob got some bat on it. And that could be a drop chance by the keeper. It is the end of the over though. 43 runs for the loss of 2 in 6 are Spartans. You can see that effort there from Inyasi. Not the most difficult catch, you'd say, but of course he was running towards the ball at a reasonable pace, and maybe that is the reason why he could not hold on. Dinesh survives though and is there on your screens just having a drink. And a small word with the captain Mehboob. They know they need to get the boundaries. It's been a while since they've last struck one big one. And there is a chance for them now with another new bowler being brought on by Martin. It's the youngster making his debut. Ziza Jasper. And this time, Spartans know they'll be hitting towards the smaller part of the ground. So this is the over, now or never, for Mehboob. A very young cricketer, you'd say, playing his first game. Inexperienced. He'll be under attack straight away. Oh, and Mehboob is trying. But of course, it's a wide, and Mehboob comes back for 2 years. Good running. So the 2 plus the wide, 3 runs already. This will be a very good learning experience for the young man, Ziza Jasper. Make no mistake, Mehboob will be trying to attack him. Shot this time, and it doesn't time it. Mehboob there smiling a bit. He knows that should have been out of Gahanga. But I'm liking the effort from the young man. Look at the intent. Oh, and that is a bad ball. Very lucky there. That was hit straight to the short fine leg. That was a lollipop. And Mehboob knows he missed out. Let's see, can Dinesh make a difference? Big shot! There is Daniel there who keeps it to only one. So the field setting by Martin is the right one. And the youngster, interestingly, is yet to concede a boundary. Only 5 runs so far. Shot again, and this time, chance! Martin takes it comfortably, athletically. The captain taking the catch to dismiss his opposite number. Mehboob has to go. It's been a very uncomfortable stay for the captains of Spartans there on your screen. Could only manage 8 runs in 17 deliveries. Playing a T10 league. He knows he had to do something, or at least give a chance to others. Bad ball, I must say. You can see there on your screens, there was ball shot outside off. And Mehboob did not have enough power. And look at that catch. What an athlete is Martin. Makes it look so easy. I must tell you, that is not an easy catch by any stretch. Spartans are 4 down so far. Correction, they are 3 down. I tend to keep in mind that that catch by Inyasi was a wicket. I forget that he dropped it. Only 3 down in Spartans, so they do have the wickets in hand. And of course, after this over, only 3 overs left, so I think there's nothing wrong with what Mehboob was trying to do. And I expect the same from the new batter. Feroz Sheikh is the man. Let's see. Straight away. The result isn't what he wanted. But of course, the intent is clear. It's now or never. They know they need to get the big hits away. But Zonic, you must say, have done well. They started off conceding runs, going at 10 runs and over in the first 2. But the run rate has come down to only 7 points. Dinesh, though, flighted delivery and a big shot all the way. Much needed boundary by Spartans. Half a dozen by Dinesh Pawani. The youngster had bowled a good over till that point. Let's see. He goes for the flighted full delivery. And Dinesh, of course, hitting at the small part. Oh, what a T20 league. The keeper there on your screen, Bosco, was the man that really hurt them most, you'd say. He scored 100. And they need, they know if they get the wicket of Bosco, and of course the captain Martin, who's about to bowl now, they could restrict Zonic. This will be pace on. Oh, it starts with a slow ball. Very good thinking by the captain. And of course, Feroz beaten there by the slow on. So Martin, we've seen him grow in these games from the T20 competition. Seems to be a changed bowler, in my opinion. He was all about pace, but he looks to have now learned how to use the variations as well. And again, another slowie. Chance of a catch. This will be a very good catch should it be taken, but of course Wilson doesn't hold on. It was a very difficult chance. He had to run at least 30 meters. And Martin is not amused at all because he knows the chance goes down and they pick up 2 runs. It was another slow delivery into the surface. So 2 slowies to start with. I think this will be pace on. Let's see. There you go. Ooh, slightly quicker. And well-directed bouncer there from Martin. And Feroz trying to get the umpires to warn him, and it works. I don't think that was above waist high, or you'd say head high. Feroz ducked into it. And he's lucky. Almost got cleaned out by Martin. So Martin has been warned. Let's see, will he go fuller and go for that stamp? Oh, another slowie. Oh, and the fielder, that is very sloppy by the short fine leg. Gives away a boundary, valuable boundary for Spartans. They seem to now be cruising after the loss of the captain Mehboob. Martin smartly bowling another, came in at number 4. Last ball of the over. Let's see, will Martin ball that slower one again that almost gave them a wicket? Oh, Payson! Ooh. On for 20 runs already. Last ball. Fuller this time. Ooh, Payson, and the keeper is beaten as well. Lucky boundary, you'd say, for Spartans. The pace of Martin. Too much for the keeper as well. The ball thudding into the gloves and racing for another boundary. 4 byes signaled. Spartans 67 now for the loss of 3 with 2 more overs to go.
Very, very, very good 2 overs for Spartans Cricket Club. Managing to get to 67 in 8 overs. These 2 overs have to be very key for Spartans Cricket Club, as we see Daniel coming in to bowl his last over, which is the second. Reminding our lovely viewers that Feruz Sheikh there on strike. He's too long off. No ball called by the leg umpire, Sibonio. Daniel starts with a no ball. Free hit coming. Dinesh to face the free hit. Swung powerfully. But just another misfield there. And that's another boundary, very sloppy in the field. That is Baptiste, one of the best fielders in the side. He did even put in an extra effort there. Not good fielding there. These runs can hurt in cricket. Already 6 runs in just 1 delivery. This is why you gotta support your bowler. As we see Dinesh changing his bat. He might have broken his bat in the process. And the score is 73. The scoreboard is ticking. Not a good sign for the Zonic Tigers, and a very good sign for the Spartans Cricket Club. If they can get to 85 plus, I believe that can be a comfortable score. Full ball again, driven powerfully. Looking for a second one. A little bit of fumble there from Baptiste again. Run out chance. Poor throw again. And they get 2 runs comfortably in the end. You can see by the looks of the body language of Baptiste, that misfield, it really put him down. Drops in shot there. Dinesh had no idea at all. He just decided to give the bowler his back. He doesn't look comfortable at the moment. You can see the umpires. They might be asking, was there any shot offered? To my knowledge, Clinton, I believe that's not a run. I believe that was not shot offered there. What do you think about that, Clinton?